We're here with Space Carpet, and we want to get the inside story from Rory Isaacson and Jen West, the songwriting duo behind Space Carpet. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us here.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Okay, so tell me about the rest of your band. We have to include your drummer and who is with you tonight.
Tyler Dubla on drums and my father Steve Isaacson on lead guitar.
Okay, so you come by your guitar skills by genetics?
Genetics mixed with, I don't know, heavy sarcastic preaching or something like that.
As only a parent can understand.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about how Space Carpet came to be. How does the songwriting work for you guys?
I don't know, it kind of works because our music is so different between each other. Like my music is more happy, uplifting, ukulele stuff, and his is more...
You have a couple drinks while you listen to it maybe? A little depressing?
Yeah. So
So how did that come together though?
We met through Jason Musso, owner of Beaners. Had a gig going on in Grand Marais where he had a bunch of musicians go up and play short sets with his band and short sets by themselves. Jen rode with me. That was the first time I met her.
yeah.
And then from there we got to hear each other's music, and she ended up being around while I was recording some of my stuff in the studio and kind of chimed in and gave her ideas, and we just kind of started collaborating from there.
What happens when you reach that place where it's like, okay, no, we're not going there? You know what I mean? How do you work
Oh, the
out the
tension?
kinks? Yeah.
Yeah. We yell at each other and then we don't talk to each other for a while.
Yeah,
And then,
send some hateful comments.
And then we
you
come
know.
back and we forget about it and it's all good.
Yeah.
Until like 2 hours later we remember that last conversation. Then we fight some more. We're going to fight on the way out of here.
Most likely,
Oh,
most
no.
likely.
So do you write by yourself and bring it to Rory, or how does, back and forth? How does that
Yeah,
work?
it kind of works back and forth. I don't know, some of our earlier songs are kind of more one-sided, like I'd write my own stuff and bring it to him. But lately, we've been collaborating more, and our most recent songs are a good mixture between both of us, so it's pretty cool.
Now it is really more of a collaboration, the two of us, right? And that's how we kind of wanted to take it. It started off Space Carpet was my music and her music, and then kind of trying to piece them together, and now we're really just kind of writing them together, and it's not Jen West, it's not Rory Isaacson, it's Space Carpet. So
You have to ask, where does Space Carpet, the name, come from?
the studio in Beaners where we're recording has ridiculous like arcade room carpet, and what we were just planning on making a compilation album, just working on some stuff.
Yeah, we were just jamming down there one night after he was recording or something. I was hanging out, and we were just making random songs, and we were joking that we could just make a little album of all those little songs we recorded and call it like Space Carpet Jams. But then later on he came up and he was like, how about we just call this Space Carpet? And I'm like,
Let's just do
it's
the band
ridiculous,
thing.
but sure, I like it.
So you perform as a duo, and then it got to be a trio, and then what do you prefer? What's your preferred configuration of musicians?
We performed a lot as a duo, and I guess it all matters on where you're playing. But personally, I like the full band sound.
Yeah.
I like the energy of it, and I want to play for as many people as I can. I know Jen does too, so it's the full band is what I prefer.
Yeah.
You're in the process of creating an album. Tell me a
Yes.
little bit about what's going on, and does it have a name yet, or what's
we
coming on?
don't- No name yet.
No
so-
name. We know what we want on the album as far as songs go, and we're putting them down. We'd really like to get it done by spring, and hopefully once we at least get 1 or 2 songs done to the point where they're fully mixed, we'd like to throw them online and give people a chance to be able to burn our music or take it off the website, something like that.
What's it like to work with Dan Dresser, or somebody who is doing the mixing and being the taskmaster?
He's a good person to have in the studio because he's very, like, if he has an opinion, he's strong about it. He'll say, nope, that's not going to work. You can't do that. And then we learn to just say, okay, instead of arguing, because it doesn't get anywhere.
Last question is about where Space Carpet goes from here. Where do we hear you? Where do we find you? Where do you want to go?
We have a Facebook page right now, so we're trying to get some people to like that. So we put all of our shows and stuff coming up. But I don't know, from now we're just keep going with the shows, hopefully getting the record done and then push it from there.
Yeah, it's I know for me it's very like, it's my focus point on what's going on in my life, and it tends to be Jen's too. So it's hard to say where we'd like to go. I mean, I'd like to go as high as I can go with it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for playing with us tonight. It was
Thank you
great
for
to
having
hear
us
you.
very much.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Good luck
Yeah.
on your journey.
Thank you.